lovely introduction. A great man once said, life is not about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. Here I am in front of this beautiful crowd, trying to narrate the stories that helped create the person that I am, or that I have become today. Now, I have thought long and hard as to how I can make the life of an ordinary Bengali boy from a middle class family interesting, without the use of visual aids such as a crisp PowerPoint presentation or a typical steamy Bollywood item number. I don't have that. It's okay. What I have is, to make this interesting, I'm going to break up this speech into 3 parts to make it a little bit more tolerable. The first chapter that I'm going to say, the first chapter is the introduction. Who is this guy standing in front of you? I go by the name Rohan Mitra, and despite my looks being slightly prepubescent, I am actually 26 years of age. Hard to believe, but it's true. Yeah, I have idea. I have completed my schooling from MP Birla, straight from kindergarten to the 12th standard. Now, if I were to recall the days from my school, all I will say is high school can be pretty rough, especially if you're my size. Yeah. So it has been a roller coaster ride. There has been a couple of highs and a lot of lows, but it's okay. I am the person that I am today because of my high school. My college, I have graduated from Jugesh Chandra Chaudhary College. Yeah, it is an actual education institution, and no, I did not join that institution as a result of losing a bet. Let's just say I am not very academically inclined. About my ambition, I am currently pursuing a chartered accountancy course. It has not really been a very smooth sailing course. It has got its ups and downs. But one thing that I can say, because of this course, chartered accountancy course, I have become a more persevering person. I have understood the meaning of perseverance, and that is a life lesson that I will cherish till the end of my days. And I am very fortunate to have got that virtue. About some of the things that I want to inculcate in my personality, there are 2 things that I have earmarked for today's speech. One thing is that I do not read a lot recreationally. I know it's really bad. I intend on correcting it, and I hope to have interaction with the lovely crowd here today to get some suggestions about some great reads. We can have that online discussion if we are having that conversation. The second thing, where I feel like a complete caveman, is the kitchen. Yeah. I cannot cook like absolutely anything, but I wish to change that. I feel only recently I am starting to take the right steps towards it, and I have discovered that it's actually quite enjoyable, and you get to learn so much about yourself once you're able to dish out that hot meal every once in a while. You get a lot of appreciation. It feels really good. So with that, we come to an end, the conclusion of the first chapter. Second chapter is about the passions of mine. It's titled Me in My Place. The foremost and greatest passion in my life, I would say, without a doubt, is playing football. I met my closest friends through this medium. My teammates are my closest friends, and we have been meeting up every Sunday for the best part of the last 8 years. And it's the one activity in my life which I hope to continue for as long as physically possible. On the visual front, I am a supporter of Chelsea Football Club, and my dream one day is to be able to watch my team live in action. Secondly, what's very important about me, my passion is I am an avid lover of cinema. I think one of the greatest gifts that one could give me, if one were so inclined, would be the title of a movie that I am yet to discover. In my opinion, I think directors like Scorsese, Spielberg, and many more, I'm not getting names in my head right now, they are the pioneering forefront in modern day literature. One of my favorite pastimes, I will say, is on a lazy afternoon, binge watch on all of my favorite sitcoms. Big Bang Theory, Breaking Bad, Friends, they are my staple diet, like every other teenager and elder people. I say elder, I'm very sorry, they're all very young right now. They are my staple diet. And one thing that is sure to lift my spirits whenever I'm feeling low, after one of these days when just absolutely nothing seems to go your way, is music. I love music of all genres, but if I were to pick out some of the artists that had the most profound influence in me, I'll say maybe Green Day, Metallica, Nirvana, 3 that come to my head that influence me a lot. And I believe music is a tool that can heal all divides, and it can heal all the pain that is in your heart if you are going through it, if you know what I mean. Yeah. So with that, that's pretty much the passions that I have in my life. This speech is now going to take a very philosophical turn. The final chapter of my speech is it's titled "Where do I go from here? Where does life take me from here?" Now, one question that I often find myself asking when I'm in that kind of a mood is, what does the future have in store for me? Where do I go from here? The honest answer is nobody can tell, and I don't even want to find out anymore, because people spend so much time and effort in their lives just to have a better, more prosperous future. They forget what's it like to live in the moment. John Lennon very famously once quoted, "Life is what happens to you when you're busy making other plans." I don't wish to be missing out on all the beautiful moments that are taking in place in front of me right now, because I am planning for the future, or I am busy thinking of something that will happen to me which hasn't yet happened to me. So while I cannot be sure that the sum total of my experiences in life will add to something meaningful, what I can be very certain of is that at the end of the day, when it's time for the ultimate curtain call, I will have one hell of a story to tell. Thank you very much, and back to you, Toastmaster Mohammed Azhar.